Here we go. Is that it?
Yeah, got you. How's it going?
Cool. Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, really good, my friend. How's your day going so far? Been crazy?
Yeah, it's been another crazy one. More packing at home, getting ready for the move. Had a hospital appointment this morning with the little one, but we're getting there bit by bit.
All right, nice one. Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, Melissa. Just quickly for those that are watching, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So basically got two kids, got a 1-year-old and a 9-year-old. Moved around a fair bit, lived in a couple of different countries, and oh, sorry, I tried to wait. Can we stop?
What's up?
Sorry, I've got the little one here, and I thought he was just gonna have a fall, and then I freaked you.
That's all right, dude.
Okay, he's got me off track. I was trying to get him to hang out in the other room for a bit, but he wanted to come and have a chat as well. You see?
He's all right. We're showing this video to mums only, so they'll understand.
Yeah, great. Come on, you say people.
How old are you? Tell the viewers how old you are, Melissa, and where you're from.
Here we go. So I'm 32. 32, and the last couple of years just sort of really started to struggle a lot with weight. It's just been a big problem, a constant battle. Just caused me to be really unhappy, avoid a lot of social situations and things like that. And it's just got to the point where something had to change, and then I found James.
So we're speaking to you after you've only just finished up week 4, so you're still pretty early in the journey, but really cool to record these at different times. You know, I guess you've just kind of answered this in a sense, but what were you struggling with the most before you found, you found Push and you found myself? What was the biggest problems?
I feel a lot of it was the food side of things, and I was really stuck in a rut with overeating at that time and just sort of binge eating, and not necessarily, I wouldn't be hungry or anything like that. I felt like just any stressful situation, I just sort of ran to food, and yeah, that was a main problem. And I wasn't really exercising too much either, so obviously basically not burning off anything that I was eating.
Cool. And how had that led you to feel at that time?
Oh, just horrendous. Really lethargic as well. Really unhappy with the way that I looked. Just overall not too great.
All right, and obviously 4 weeks is not a hell of a long time, but what results have you been able to see so far, Melissa? I know we had a check-in on Sunday, so tell us all about it. You know I like numbers.
What was that? Sorry, James?
What results have you been able to see so far? I know 4 weeks is very early days, but I know you've just done a check-in as well, so tell us about what you've got.
Results so far. As you mentioned with Sunday, we've lost about 10 centimeters, which is awesome. I didn't even sort of realize how much it was until you actually added it up for me. And it got a few kilos in there as well. So that's obviously a fantastic start. I'm feeling really good and really positive about that. After you said only being sort of 4 weeks into it, it's still fantastic to see some results and sort of give me that little bit of strength to, keep on going.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, 3 kilos, 10 centimeters. That's obviously the physical side of things, but we know there's a lot more that mums want out of this than just the physical. So what's been the biggest thing? I guess emotionally or psychologically, what's been the biggest thing you've seen so far?
Well, I've noticed a big change in the way, like I mentioned before, how food was a massive struggle for me in just running to that when anything kind of became stressful. But now, since being on Push, I've really noticed that I've sort of just started to think twice about it. Like I've been more conscious of what I'm actually putting in my body and then not snacking like I was before, and just, really being mindful of that. So that's been a massive shift for me. It's been really good.
How's that made you feel psychologically? Obviously now knowing that you're fueling your body correctly and you're giving yourself, you're viewing food in the correct manner, like it is fuel, it's not the enemy, like you're giving yourself the good stuff. Like how's that turned things on its head from where you were?
Well, it's starting to feel like I'm actually starting to gain some control back, really, and just get some of that back and just feel a lot stronger overall, and then able to tackle situations just with a better mindset.
Yeah, control is a really good word to use. I know that word comes up so much when I'm speaking with mums, and obviously I know you've tried quite a bit of stuff in the past as well, and not kind of had much success with it, which leads you to feel more out of control, leads you to feel like a failure, and everything that comes with that and that horrible cycle. So what kind of stuff have you tried in the past that didn't kind of work out for you?
So I tried all the kind of shake sort of diets, diet pills as well. I did a couple of meditation retreats. I thought that might sort of help me, but yeah, what else? CSIRO diet. I gave that a go for a while, and even, trying not to eat the whole starvation thing, and then that never ends well for anyone.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I'm laughing, but it's it's not a laughing matter at the time. It's pretty fucking distressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, thank you for being open and honest about that. I know a lot of mums are coming from that same place as well. What have you enjoyed the most, Melissa, about the program so far?
Well, it's the overall feeling of getting some control back. I think also for me, it's actually the training. And I really enjoyed, like I mentioned to you, was with that first week. I mean, yeah, you're sore, but I found fantastic being able to feel the strength kind of come back. Yeah. It's just so awesome having that physical changes, and you can then, as the weeks move forward, like with the squats, for instance, being able to like squat deeper and really feel that. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just such a fantastic feeling.
Amazing. Would you say you feel like, I mean, don't feel like you've got to answer these in a certain way. We're an open book. We're open and honest. Yeah. We want to give the truth to everybody. Would you feel like you've got belief in this system that it can be sustained long term as opposed to the other stuff? Like,
oh, definitely.
Does this feel different?
Yeah, without doubt, because it gives you an all round. Like, it's not just focusing on the exercise side of things. I mean, it's got all the food as well. So, if you follow this, you can't go wrong. You wouldn't be able to.
Well said. What would you say to any mums who are on the fence? It's difficult. I guess it was for you. It is for everyone. You've failed a lot in the past. You don't know who to trust. You don't know where to start. You don't know who's full of shit and who's not. Like, what would you say to those mums who are on the fence? They're thinking about going one way or the other, but they just haven't made their mind up yet.
I guess, yeah, I can understand the skeptical side of things. I mean, hey, I was the same. Like, when I first saw some of the posts and that, you thought, can this really be true? Can this actually happen? But I think the evidence is already out there. If you have a look at what, like, the push mums have sort of been posting, what you can see that you're providing in the free group and stuff like that. I just sort of think, what would I say? Like, yeah, just sort of, you got to, I guess, take a moment to look at everything that you have already tried in the past and that hasn't worked for you. So why not anyway give something new a go? And it's something that's healthy. It's that all round side of things. It's only going to help you mentally and physically and all those things.
Hey, that's awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Melissa. I honestly cannot wait to see what we're going to do together over this next phase, and then heading into phase 3 as well. I'm so pumped for you, mate. With your attitude and your commitment, you're going to get phenomenal results, and I'm sure we'll do another one.
That's the plan.
I'm sure I'll drag you in for another one of these at either week 12 or further down the line.
I'll try and have the kid in another room for that one, I think.
No, we want him involved. It's all good. Thanks a lot, mate. Really appreciate it.
No dramas, anytime. Cheers, James.
Have a good day, see you.
You too. Bye.